What's up all you humans and not humans, Jamir here. And yes, the title of the video is correct. I got to sit down and interview a Collegiate Valorant player a year ago. Yeah, I technically made this video back in 2022 and here it is almost 2024. So yeah, a lot of stuff in this video is very outdated. Especially when I started mentioning pro teams and stuff. So basically for one of my film classes back in 2022, we were asked to do a little mini documentary, and we can interview anyone that we wanted to. Some people chose to do doctors, some people chose to do small business owners, and I chose a Valorant player. In all honesty, this is probably one of the most fun interviews I've ever conducted. Feitan was super chill about it. And that's why I really would appreciate if you guys were to go and check out his links right in the description below. I also want to give a huge thanks to Dash Paper for helping me to record a lot of this stuff. He was doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And I appreciate you, man. Also, I know I really haven't been uploading or streaming at all these past couple of months. I mean, the story pretty much stays the same. College kind of sucks sometimes. Not to mention I've also just been working on a lot of other projects for other people's channels. But I do have winter break coming up soon, which means I can go back to live streaming, which means I can go back to making funny moments. And even on top of that, I'm working on making a Valorant game show, and I'm working on a VCT sketch series. So there's a lot of big things coming. But do you know what else is big? Hitting the sub button and ringing the notification bell. You're always notified for when I upload or for when I go live, because I'm always here exclusively on YouTube. And without further ado, thanks again for clicking on this video. Huge shout out to Feitan, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very old interview I did. What's up all you humans and not humans, Jamir here. In today's video, I interview Feitan, the flex player and Valorant officer for the UW-Madison varsity Valorant team. This interview will cover certain topics such as balancing college and esports, the strengths of the current roster, and the goals for 2023. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, let's get into it.
Basically, I'm in charge of everything that the school does with Valorant, whether that be signing us up for tournaments, making tryouts and teams based off of that, keeping people involved in the server, just general, I'm just basically in charge of the Valorant as a club.
Spike down B.
Currently, the roster is myself, Bird V, Cosmos, Onion, and Gokster. Bird V is the IGL. He basically just controls everything, keeps us all composed, tells us what his reads are and how we should be approaching each round. And he does that from the sentinel position, so he's basically just the hard anchor, basically holds everything down and keeps everything together. Cosmos is the dedicated controller player for our team, so he's a little bit more quiet, but he definitely has the opportunity to make plays when he sees them. Gokster is our duelist. He's just crazy talented. He doesn't even play the game as much as some of the other guys, but he just has some mechanical ability that you just can't teach, and he's got really great game sense, so he just finds a lot of openings and makes a lot of space for us. Onion is our info initiator guy, so he's just really aware of how he can get the most value out of his utility, so we gave him one of the roles where he can use some of the most powerful utility in the game. And I am basically the flex player. I just do everything for the team, whether that be picking up a second controller, sentinel, initiator, duelist. I just fill whatever we need for our specific comps and try to do that to my best ability. The event against Turtle Troop was a bit of a shocking one because first, at the time, they weren't even officially called Turtle Troop. They were just it was just some random name that they thought of. Yeah, they like hadn't even thought of a name for their team yet, and it was just like a random group of guys, but they're just so like incredibly talented and like have such like a large amount of experience at this level that it was just kind of a culture shock. But I think our guys did really well adapting to it, and we actually got we had our own personal goals for that tournament, and I think we met them. We want to make an impact and show that we're actually competitive, which we were last year. This first semester was a little bit hectic based on just some internal roster issues. We had some constant roster changes we had to make, but this semester I think we want to really show like what we're capable of and that we can be one of the top teams in the Collegiate Valorant scene.
I'm blind. I'm just thinking. Oh, it's half.
One enemy remaining.
40 long, you heard him. Nice! Good job.
Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this interview. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for Feitan for being a part of this, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
If you want to check him out, his links will be in the description below. With that being said, stay squishy, much love to you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.